going on, you guys? All right, 2 minute. What do they call it? 2 minute drill. No, that's not the name. 2 minute whatever. I'm giving you guys 2 minutes to pop in here, and then we'll start. So until the 2 minutes are up, I'm gonna be just sipping on some water because gotta stay hydrated. Got my beer flasher here. I'm gonna hit a couple tokes. You guys, this is not weed. This is not marijuana. Okay, this is just a vape. Okay, I do not smoke weed anymore. I think it's been about 5 years. Haven't touched that stuff and haven't looked back. Not because I hate weed or despise it. I just don't need it personally, and yeah, I don't see any reason to actually smoke it. Now, I could expound on that in a different live stream, but that is not why we are here today. We are here today to discuss the top, the tippy top peak of the iceberg most ever. Okay, not ever. We'll say from the early 2000s into today. 1 second, guys. 2 minute. Two is it 2 minute warning? Yeah. 2 minute warning in football. That's what I was thinking about. 2 minute warning before the half is over, and then we'll hop into it. Okay, it's been 2 minutes, but bear with me, you guys. For some reason, vape is just not hitting like it used to. I don't know what's going on, man. Probably my tolerance has been significantly increased. That's why this thing is just not hitting anymore. Kind of contemplating giving it up, but the flavor is nice, and it's a bit comforting. Anywho, appreciate you guys popping into the live stream. Thank you guys for all your support. You guys, I'm kind of tripping balls right now. Not literally, just a figure of speech. Okay, don't trip balls. Don't do drugs, you guys. But yeah, it's been crazy these past few days. My views have gone through the roof. I'm on a power trip right now, you guys, because you guys are watching this stuff and you're making me famous, and it's making my ego go insane. I'm getting clout, you guys, and I'm not sure how I'm supposed to be feeling about this. Feels very nice. So continue, you guys, to like and to watch because I need it for my ego. No, I'm completely being serious, you guys. I need it. Anywho, let's get into it. The most influential rappers of our time. All right. And this is completely objective, right? Because whatever I say is the absolute truth. So let's get into it, you guys. And who are we gonna start with? Not him. Let's start at the beginning. We can't start there. All right, we'll go with the obvious choice. So, I don't really listen to rap music how I used to because I think rap music has definitely gone into the sewage drain in the last, I'd say, about 7, 8 years. Um, all rap music is I'm better than you. I have more money than you. I have sex with more whores than you. I take more drugs than you. Um, my cars are better than you. My car cost what you make in 2 years. So it's very repetitive. And that's one of the reasons why I don't listen to rap music anymore. Also, spiritually, I don't think it's good for anyone's spiritual growth because there's really no substance in rap music. So the only reason why I listen to rap music nowadays is if I'm bored and in the car driving somewhere and I just need to put some music on. The beats, the beats today are majestic. Okay, you cannot just skirt over that point. The beats in modern rap music are on a completely different level than they were, let's say, 10, 15 years ago. The beats that early 2000 rappers were using were complete garbage, straight booty cheeks. All right, these new rappers are on a different level when it comes to production. So we have to give them that. But none of this music that we're hearing today would exist if it wasn't for this man right behind me. And we are talking about young Little Wayne. This right here is hands down probably the most influential rapper of our time. He had an insane run, right? We're talking about 2009, all of those mixtapes. And in fact, Lil Wayne was one of the first rappers that I was introduced to, and a lot of you guys were introduced to when it comes to hip hop music. None of this will be possible without Mr. Carter. Young Absolutely beautiful, you guys. So we have to give this man his flowers. And in my opinion, I think that this Mr. Carter was superior to the Carter that we have today, more or less. But looks wise, this is a much better looking Little Wayne than what we have today. Look at him. His skin is clearer, less facial tattoos. His hair is has some substantial growth, and he overall looks seemingly healthy. So number one, we have Mr. Wayne, and again, I'm not going to do these in order, right? This is all completely scrambled, but because he is first and super important, we're going to put him at the number one spot. Next up, we have Future Pluto. What else do they call him? Fuse. Yes. Um, Pretty much all the rap you hear today has been inspired and influenced by Mr. Lean himself, Mr. Double Cup, Dirty Sprite. This right here, definitely top five most influential rappers. Really, really close to Lil Wayne. Um, so got to give this man his flowers. And you can't talk about Future unless you're gonna talk about Thugger, who, in my opinion, might be a little bit more influential than Future. Right? You can't talk about modern rap music without the Thugger. Right? We're talking about fingernail polish on the nails. We're talking about gangsters in dresses. We're talking about I put that brack in my brack. Just imagine if we never got to hear that. How would life look if Mr. Thugger never dropped that line? I put that brack in my brack. Your life would be significantly on the decline had he never put that verse out. And that is all factual. Life would not be possible without the Thugger. Sex himself. So, again, he goes in probably number two or number three spot, right next to Mr. Future and Little Wayne. Now, we do have some honorable mentions on here. Um, some of you people may not know who this next pick is. Excuse me. I just slurped down some water. I've been having to burp a whole lot recently. It's very strange. But honorable mention goes to Mr. Hood Rich Pablo Juan. That money go where I go. Smoking on gelato. All of your favorite rappers pretty much just copied from this guy. And you know, it's normal that you guys don't really know who this is because he was super underground. He did have some major hits back in the early 2010s and so on and so forth. I say about like 2015, 2016. He was running the whole trap game. Free Hood Rich Pablo Juan. He should be getting out of jail within this year or the next year. I forgot what he got locked up for, but yeah, free that guy, or don't free him. Maybe he did some diabolical stuff, so he needs to stay in there. But honorable mention: Hood Rich Pablo Juan, very very top tier rapper. Next, we got Migos. Mama, eat a nigga ass like an almond joy. What did Migos say? He said something about rape too. But yeah, you guys remember Migos, right? When there was three of them. But let's take it back even earlier to when it was just what's his name? Quavo and Takeoff. Remember when Offset was in jail and they were running the game. Super influential rap duo slash trio. Um, None of this new Migo stuff, but all the old stuff, definitely very interesting stuff. Another honorable mention, we have Jose Guapo. Okay, so Jose Guapo doesn't really, make the list, but it could have. And another honorable mention we can throw in there is Pee Wee Longway. I think they're in the same category. We don't really know what happened to these guys, but when they were on the scene, it was bussing. I ain't run it up. I ain't run it up. So you guys can go check out some of that Jose Guapo. His music is fire. He can't really talk. I don't think this guy ever learned how to read. He probably didn't really make it that far in elementary school. That's why he kind of talks the way he does. And he's on a lot of drugs too, so it's very difficult to understand what this guy's saying. But definitely highly influential individual right here. Now, this guy next up is not a rapper, but we could not talk about the modern trap rap music sound without this guy right here. Legendary Lex Luthor. This guy right here pioneered the sound behind what we love and listen to today. Can't talk about rap music without this guy. Now, there's a lot of other producers we could throw in, but I think this guy right here is definitely number one. Another honorable mentions for producers definitely have to be um, 808 Mafia, Southside, TM, Metro Boomin, obviously, DJ Mustard, perhaps, and what is his name? Oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank. I'll remember it later. I know his face, but can't think of his name. But Lex Luthor, definitely top contender. Not a rapper, or did he drop a couple rap songs? I'm not sure, but his beats changed the entire landscape for the sound that we know and love today. Next up, I don't even know who's next up, but let's surprise. It's the Speaker Knockers. This guy right here is the father of pretty much everything. He, I would say, is neck and neck with Lil Wayne as far as the sound, pioneering what we call melodic trap music. Yeah, that's what we're trying to pin down. Melodic trap. Speaker Knockers. Rest in peace. May God have mercy upon his soul. Died extremely young, but his music will live on forever. I get you do this to me. I get you do this to me, man. Absolutely flames. And I think he started off as a producer, producing tracks for who was it? Gucci Mane before he went off and did his own thing. But very talented young brother. Definitely reshaped trap sound and music as we know and love today. Died 19 years old. Lean overdose. You guys, you got to stop doing drugs, man. Stop popping these pills. Stop drinking that scissor. It's going to explode your livers. It's going to damage you extremely quickly. Look at Speaker Knockerz. He died. He didn't even make it to 20. What? You know, there was this thing going on where everyone's trying to die at age 27 so they could join the 27 club. And it's such a shame because why would you want to die so young, 27? But the thing is that majority of these people, they don't even make it to like 20. They die at like, 19, sometimes 21, 23. That's so sad because there's so much more life to be lived. Like, why would you just want to check out early? Now, spoiler alert, my guys. Um, this is all modern rappers or recent rappers, okay? Not, all the new people that are coming out, like all the little face tats and all that stuff. We're talking about generally early 2000s, 2010s, to like 2015, the peak of rap music, not all this new garbage. And also, I didn't include all the old heads, all the OGs like Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, Rakim, because they're absolutely ass. No, I'm completely joking, you guys. But I did not grow up on these people. I did not listen to them. They should be included in the overall hip hop conversation, but they will not be in this video because they are not a part of this time period. But, if you want to talk about rap music as a whole, obviously these people like Jay-Z, Nas, Eminem, so on and so forth would definitely be included in here. Biggie, Tupac, all of those good people. And what's his name? See, I'm so young, I don't even know these people. Oh yeah, Snoop Dogg. Um, what's the other dude? Ice Cube and the whole thing. I don't even know their names. Moving on, we have Mr. 300 himself. Bang bang. Oh blah. Bang bang bang. If you guys don't know who this is, just just kill yourself. Just give up on life. Okay? How could you not know who this man is if you grew up from the time period of 2013 to like 2015? This man, 16 years old, was running the rap game. Bang, 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 bang. Oh blah. The GOAT himself. Chief Keef. That's all that needs to be said about this man. All your rappers look up to him. He is the godfather. Oh yeah, DJ Screw. Got to throw him in there. Pimp C, 3 6 Mafia. Unfortunately, 3 6 Mafia, 3 6 Mafia. 3 6 Mafia is not a part of this video, but a key player from 3 6 is. So just stay tuned. Who's next? Who's next? Suicide Boys, super underrated, but the whole SoundCloud scene, rap era, emo, screamo, sad rap, all of that would not be possible if it wasn't for these two white guys right here. Absolutely fire. Fire in the booth. Without these guys coming in and dropping all of that music, rap music would not sound how it sounds today. So, shouts out to Suicide Boys, and they're still doing their thing and selling out arenas. Crazy. It's actually a really cool thing to see an artist or artists rise, right? They're popping, and then for them to be able to sustain that level of success for 5 years, for 10 years, 20 years, that is absolutely incredible because, majority of these rappers that we hear, they're here today, gone tomorrow because they're just, gimmick rappers. But oh, wow. I just remembered I didn't include someone who's actually very important on this list. And so, an honorable mention, we'll say shouts out to Famous Dex. Oh, what? A Dexter. Oh man, I am. I do not have a picture for him. I completely forgot about Dex while I was putting together this list. But shouts out to Dexter. And we're talking about that early Dexter along with the what's his name? Cole Bennett. They were dropping like 100 videos every day. Early 2017. Yeah. This man had us in a chokehold. So shouts out to famous Dex. Definitely, definitely top tier number one honorable mention. Moving on, Juicy J. So, shouts out to 3 6 Mafia, but nobody really shines like how Juicy J shines. Juicy J, 40 years old, had all of us teenagers going crazy. Hey, yeah, and a double cup. I'm getting one. I'm getting one. I'm gonna Juicy J needs to sit his old ass down somewhere. Why is he on college campuses with people that could be his kids or his grandkids? Juicy J is a grandpa. Why is he so lit? Why is he still making music? No, but real talk, man. Juicy J was going crazy. Absolutely brazy. And can't talk about Juicy J without talking about Wiz Khalifa, man. This dude had everybody wearing camo shorts, Chuck tees, jerseys, and just wanting to smoke weed until our lungs exploded. So when we talk about influential, we definitely talk about the impact of their music, but also how they impacted our lives, our fashion, our sense of nobility, right? Our morals. Wiz Khalifa had the whole package. Everyone wanted to be in Taylor Gang. Taylor Gang. Taylor Gang. This man did it all, man. We're talking about to the videos, to the music, to the fashion, to the lifestyle. And what really rocketed Mr. Taylor right here to the forefront was the fact that he documented everything. You guys know what I'm talking about. The day to days. We were fiending for these videos, guys. We had to have these videos because he was always doing some crazy turnt stuff every single episode. And it felt like you were actually there and a part of Taylor Gang. What an amazing time to be alive. Moving on, you guys. Who's next? Who's next? Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Now, when we talk about the top of the top, okay, we already had Lil Wayne at the top. Who else do we have at the top? Yeah, we Lil Wayne is definitely at the top. Mr. Thugger definitely at the top. But rap music, trap music would not be what it is if it wasn't for one of these two men. And one of these men, some of you guys know where I'm about to go with this, but we have to give it to. Oh no, not him, not him. Hold on. Sorry, huge mistake. Not Tiger, not Tiger. All right, we'll come back to Tiger later. But first, we have to talk about what I would conclude as the most influential. Where is he? Oh my goodness, where is this guy? Did I skip him? There was no way. Hold on. Hold up. We missed something. Here we go. Oh, Mr. Lil B. Bass God. Whoop, whoop. Swag, swag, swag. Winning, winning. Lil B, the bass God. Definitely number one. Top tier. We would not know music if it wasn't for this guy right here. You know why? Because he invented music. He is the creator of everything we know and we love. And we have to give all of the honor to Bass God. So there it is. Number one, Little B himself. You know what's so crazy is that when I went out to school, one of my roommates, no, not roommate, one of my classmates, this white guy from Arizona, his name was Kyle. He was a huge hip hop nerd. This guy would freestyle for hours. But you know, the one thing he was missing was he did not know who Lil B was. And I asked him, "Have you ever heard of Bass God?" He's like, "What? Who is that? What? Who is that? You don't know who the Bass God is?" I introduced this man, Kyle, to Lil B, and I have completely changed his life and the trajectory of his life forever. And I'm sure you guys feel the same way first time you heard Lil B on a song. Woo! Woo! Swag, swag, sheen, winning, swag, sheen, winning, swag. Man, like one time soup. Man, like one time soup. That's just how I do. First, I'll park my car. Then I smash your jib. That's right. All right, we're getting carried away. Honorable mention definitely has to go to Tyga. Tyga, heavenly, slept on. And we're talking about early Tyga, not Tyga with the braids, right? We're talking about Tyga with the fade, young, 19, 20-year-old Tyga. He was running the game. You couldn't go to a single club, house party, kickback without hearing Tyga on the sticks. Yo, who just farted? Yo, I think my cat just farted. Yo, that is stank. Oh my goodness. But Tyga was single-handedly running the game. Remember the whole early Young Money and all of those songs that were coming out? We used to listen to the song to hear Tyga go crazy. What happened to this Tyga? What happened to all those mixtapes? The what was it? The uh Get Well or the I can't remember the name of it. Yo, but he was going absolutely brazy. And we need that Tyga back, right? We don't need Tyga with the braids, pretty boy Tyga. We need this Tyga, the Rack City. Now, next up, this might be a disputed point right here, but music wouldn't be what it was if it wasn't for the young YG. We talking about teenage YG. Absolute menace. Look at his face. Look at this guy. Right? We're not talking about, this new YG. We're talking about young YG. Absolutely. Look, man, look at him. He got a cross on his chest, but you cannot trust this man. Look at those eyes. Diabolical. I got one pill, two pill, three pill, four. How many more pills did I go? I don't even know. I'm still popping. She ain't tripping, so why ain't stop? No pop pill. Nigga, I'm paid, and I don't give up about what it say. Hey, I pop pill. YG, young YG, changed the whole map of things. I know a lot of you guys don't know nothing about that, but hey, that's what I grew up with. I was like 12 years old listening to Pop Hill. Nigga, I'm hey. I don't give one is hey. Crazy. And that's where I think trap music really went from I'm selling these kilos to I'm sniffing these kilos. There was a huge shift between I'm a drug seller versus I'm a drug user and now I'm popping this stuff and now I'm cool. And I think that YG was one of the absolute pioneers of this genre. Moving on. Oh, that's YG again. All right, we already gave YG his flowers. We can't talk about most influential without talking about this man right here. Mr. Rager, the original spaceman. Now, for a lot of you guys, this guy right here holds a very special place in our hearts. We're not talking about the new Kid Cudi. We're talking about that original Kid Cudi. Man, this guy was speaking to the youth. This guy was really spitting. Single-handedly, man. His influence, his music saved millions and millions of kids because there was a lot of depressed little kids out there, trying to off themselves. And his music was magical. Man, you got to give it to him, man. I don't know what happened. I don't know, his personal life was going on recently, but we need that old Kid Cudi back. We need that. We need that, man. We don't need this garbage that you putting out today, man. It's a shame. He was too good. The music was just too good. Oh yeah. Hey, shouts out to TC in the chat. Uh Going back to Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa, man. Taylor, not only did Wiz Khalifa have us all rocking camo shorts, uh jerseys, Chuck Tees, smoking weed. But this man had us drinking Bombay. Why were we drinking Bombay as teenagers? Because Wiz Khalifa was drinking, and that's all you saw in every single video. And you're like, oh, what is this blue bottle? I gotta have it. I remember when I got my hands on my first Bombay bottle. I didn't take my hands off that grip the whole night. I'm just in the party like, yeah, Bombay, Bombay boys. But when I actually drank it, I was like, this is the worst trash I have ever gotten. And Bombay is not cheap. I don't know why anyone drinks that. Gin is absolutely disgusting. Moving on. Gotta give it to him. Number 3 spot, most influential rapper who put your favorite rapper on the scene has to go to Mr. T Pizzle T-Pain. Rap music would not be what it is today if it was not for Mr. T-Pain, Mr. Three Rings, Mr. I'm in love with a stripper. I'm in love with a stripper. It wouldn't be the same. And honorable mention, you got to shout out to Akon. I know technically he's not a rapper, but T-Pain and Akon during this early 2000s period had their foot on our necks. You couldn't go anywhere without hearing T Pizzle, T pin their ass down on the radio. This band's was everywhere. He literally took over. What happened to T-Pain? It's a shame. It's so sad. Who's next? Oh, honorable mention. Kid Ink. Kid Ink too. Early 2000s, early 2010. Bro, every single club banger was a combination of Kid Ink, Chris Brown, and Tyga. These guys were running the game. Heavily influenced the sound today. Now, I know that we said we're not throwing in any of these OG rappers in there, but don't worry. We definitely did not forget about Gucci Mane. We did forget about Boosie though. Boosie is not a part of the list. Bow, 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 bow. Waka, flocka, bang. No, that's Chief Keef. But flocka, bow, bow, bow. What else can we say? If it wasn't for Waka Flocka, we wouldn't have all of the great rap songs that we have today, especially with the ad libs. King of the ad libs, man. King of the pioneer of the rage rap. Hands down goes to Waka Flocka. Flocka! Nothing much more to say. Now, who's next? Oh, Tyler the Creator, honorable mention. Very, very influential. Not as influential, I would say, as some of the other characters here, but definitely throughout that early 2010s period, especially 2013. If you were not a part of Taylor Gang, you were either in ASAP Mob or Odd Future. Odd Future, Wolfgang, Kill 'Em All, FTA. It was some long, super long acronym like, LGBTQAI plus all of that. Some ridiculous acronym, but absolutely changed the entire landscape for hip hop music. This man had us dressing absolutely insane. Super high socks, donuts everywhere, and just not caring about anyone or anything, just saying the most outrageous stuff. So, shouts out to Tyler the Creator. Um, is Tyler the Creator a homosexual? I don't know because he trolls so much. It's really hard to tell. I think he's straight though. Honorable mention, definitely Missy Elliott. We're talking about the early 2000s. Had to throw her in here. Absolute fire. Another honorable mention, Andre 3000. Heavily slept on. But you got to put him in that top three category too, up there with Wayne and Lil B. Who's next? Next up, okay, so these these next three hold a very special place in my heart because they were the three that introduced me personally to hip hop music. Now, you guys don't know, but I was raised Christian. We went to church every single Sunday, didn't miss it ever. And my parents did not let us listen to the radio. You guys know what I'm talking about. You from the 757 area. Z104, 103 Gems had all the fire rap music. Nah, was not happening in our house. We listened to gospel music. That contemporary music. I had two older sisters and they were already in high school. I was a young peewee. My sister made me 3 CDs. You guys probably don't know what CDs are, but the round disc things. First CD I had was Ludacris. So growing up, gotta give it up to Ludacris. Ludacris was my favorite rapper. We talking about Red Light District. We talking about Move, Get Out the Way. Number two, 50 Cent. Okay, I mean I didn't really listen to 50 Cent growing up. He was just a little too hard for me. I was a young peewee, but definitely got to give it to him. You guys remember that Massacre CD, and you put the CD in, and it's just straight gunshots, just hung, 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 hung. As soon as you turn the CD on, all you hear is just gunshots and just screams, brazy. And Eminem, shouts out to Eminem, definitely honorable mention. The whole Encore CD. Eminem is the reason why all these rappers today just get on the track and just say the most outrageous stuff. Because if you ever heard anything from early Slim Shady, you guys would know. Mr. Bones completely changed the entire soundscape for what we know as the SoundCloud era. This man, the whole Sesh Hollow Water Boys, Xavier Wolf, Bones, and there was another dude too who was part of that top three. Chris Travis, right? I was too lazy. I didn't want to go find pictures for all of them, but the number one standout has to go to Bones. So we're throwing Bones in that category along with the Suicide Boys because without them, there would be no SoundCloud rappers. And definitely, you guys already said it earlier, right? But we gotta give it to Gucci Mane. Brr! On that same when I'm in my Gucci Mane. And we're talking about the real Gucci Mane. We're talking about run up in your house Gucci Mane. We're talking about you gotta get seasoned, bro. You're not born with sauce. You gotta get seasoned. We're not talking about this Gucci Mane. We're not talking about the clone. We're talking about the real one. Look at his face, right? That don't even look natural. Who is that? What is that? That's not Gucci Mane. We want this guy. We want the guy with the AKs on his shoulder, run up in your house, hit you with the gat. We're talking about the real Gucci Mane. What happened to him? Is he alive? Is he in jail? Is he locked up somewhere? Is he dead? Well, we don't know, but we want him back. Actually, we probably don't want him back. Society is probably far better with this menace out of the picture because this guy was just a complete savage. So a lot of these rappers um are rappers faking like they're gangsters. With this man, he is a hoodlum, a gangster, faking like he's a rapper. He's an actual criminal. He's an actual threat to the public. So it's probably for the best that he's gone and that we have this clone now because we really haven't heard that much from the clone. He's pretty civilized and domesticized now. So life is a lot better with the Gucci clone. And another honorable mention, got to get up to Young Dolph. May God have mercy on his soul. Now there's a couple more in here. We got to go skirt through them. Who did we miss? Oh my goodness. All right, so we got about four more. We could not talk about rap music without talking about Mr. Soulja Boy himself. The Mr. I did it first, right? We're not talking about Ray J. We're talking about Soulja Boy because before Ray J hit it, Soulja Boy did it. Soulja Boy was first to everything. Soulja Boy was the first man on the moon. Did you know Soulja Boy had the first iPhone delivered to him by what's his name? Steve Jobs personally himself? Soulja Boy had the first Lamborghini. Soulja Boy was the first billionaire in the entire universe. It wasn't Christopher Columbus that discovered America. It was Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy, hand in hand with Bass God, created rap music. And I think Soulja Boy created rock music and country music too. Soulja Boy literally did everything. Now, you cannot deny this man's influence and his talent because he had all of us. You, Superman now, Superman, you. This man had us looking stupid. You remember how big and baggy our clothes? And you know what the thing is that his influence never died. Because when I look around Germany here, all the kids are wearing baggy clothes again. I'm like, what is happening? Did I hop through a wormhole? Did I go in the past? Why is everyone's clothes so big and baggy now? Like, when did this become cool again? I do not understand. But shouts out to Soulja. He's definitely in the top three. Heavily most influential rapper. Up there next to Mr. Carter and the bass god himself. We cannot talk about rap music without talking about bass god. Now, you got to throw in Yeezy in there because without Ye, there would be there would be nothing, right? There's always the person before the person, right? And Ye was that person that stands out in front and takes all the bullets before the army gets to go through and break the walls of the opposing forces. So you guys know what I'm talking about. The whole 808s and heartbreaks. Kanye West single-handedly reshaped gangsta music, trap, rap music because he was willing to experiment and do something different and put himself out there. When rap music had a certain sound, yeah, it was like, I'm gonna do my own thing. And I'm gonna put out all this electronic stuff. I'm gonna put out all this, weird experimental stuff. And now today, that's all we get from rap music. And it's hands down because of Kanye West not being afraid to push boundaries and to be highly innovative. So shouts out to Ye, right? Ye gave us so many beautiful records. Oh, and you can't talk about rap music without talking about My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. What the hell was that? Early 2000, he gave us like a 30-minute long movie. Absolutely crazy, man. Highly creative and innovative. Um, let's see. We got, I think, two left here. Who is this? Oh, we already talked about Future. Yeah, we got two left on this list, and then we're gonna wrap things up, you guys. Oh, excuse me, you guys. I am I'm very sorry for burping into the mic. That was actually disgusting. Now, before I know I said that Soulja Boy did everything first, but that was a lie. Because before Soulja Boy, there was Cold Flames. I don't know if you guys know about these guys, but these guys were them guys before there was even guys. We're talking about early 2000s, like 2011, 12, 13. There was Cold Flames. Look at these guys. These guys did it before there was even a concept, a reality of what this was. Look at the hair. Look at the tattoos. Look at the piercings. This was emo rap 20 years before emo rap was even conceived of. Cold Flames did it. Now, again, a lot of you guys don't know who Cold Flames are. You should definitely go and research, do your homework, listen to these because they were absolutely fire. And this is what I grew up listening to and idolizing. I look the way I look today because of Cold Flames back in 2012. How crazy is that? I wanted to get gauges in my ears when I was a kid because of Cold Flames. I wanted to get all the tattoos, all the piercings because of Cold Flames. These guys were so dirty, diabolical, and raw, and raunchy, and nasty, and hard, and just gritty. And that's what you love. But yeah, shouts out to Cold Flames because rap music would not be or look the way that it looks without these guys. And I know a lot of y'all just don't know about them. And that's so sad because they didn't blow up how they should have blown up. Now, last person on the list. Last person on the list. And I think we all know who he is. Okay, maybe we don't know who he is. But very, very highly influential person. And I actually got to see him and meet him in person in concert when I was like 18. Wow, this is such a long time ago, like 18 or 19. I think at that point he was probably only 17. Think about this. 17 years old, reshaping rap music, the sound that we know and love today. All right, we're going to put him on the screen. I'm not going to glaze him anymore. But he is Mr. Sad Boy himself, Young Lean. And I'm going to just leave it there. If you know, you know. Let's talk about that ginseng trip. Black Cray at number one, or I'm finding out where you live. Mac Dre. Well, yeah, well done, Tiger. It was insane and good of good at t-shirts and buttons. You can F my girl. Yes, yes, you can definitely have sex with my girl. Bass God. Yes, we give everything to Bass God. Gucci Mane, Boosie, Xavier Wolf. Yeah, shouts out to Xavier Wolf. Honorable mention. But we cannot forget about Base God. Give everything you own to Base God and you will be happy. Let Base God have sexual relations with your girl and you will be blessed. Young Lean. Um Name one song by Young Lean besides Ginseng. Wow, it's been so long since I listened to Young Lean. I can't no, can I think of I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of another song by Young Lean because I haven't listened to him in a long time. But I know he has a lot of songs with Ty Boy Digital, a lot of songs with Blade. Hmm. Yeah, I got to go back and listen to Young Lean. It's been like over 10 years since I listened to him. I know he came out recently with some new stuff, but bro, these are the most influential people in rap music ever. Right? This is not subjective. This is an objective fact because it's coming from my lips. And just because you don't remember the songs from these people 10, 15 years ago doesn't mean that they're not influential because music is not the only criteria, right? It's the whole package. It's it is the music, but it's also the aesthetic. It's also the clothing, and the influence on your life. A lot of these people had us popping pills, had us sipping lean, had us walking and talking and looking a certain way. So that adds to their overall influentiality. That is a real word because I just created it. So you can't remember more than one song by him, Poser. Okay. I'm a poser, you guys. I'm going to change my name from Cornelius Gore to just Poser. We're going to go by that, okay? So from now on, guys, just call me Poser. Yeah, because I can't remember this nigga entire catalog. Okay. But moving on. Um hold up. Oh. Oh dang, did it freeze? Yeah, it froze. All right. No, we're back. Kaido City and no, not Kaido City, Kyoto. That whole Asian sounding song and Yoshi City. Completely forgot about them, but absolute bangers. So there, you got 3 songs. And yes, I did go look them up because I forgot. Again, I haven't listened to Young Lean. Actually, I listened to him like maybe 2 months ago, but that was just Ginseng Strip. But yeah, there you go. You got Yoshi City. Yoshi City, turning up, turning up, turning up, turning up. Oh man, I should put the pictures of his concert up here for you guys, but they're on my other phone. Too lazy. All right, you guys. I'm out. It has been fun. It has been a time, but you guys, I'm tired and I'm going to go to sleep now. So, with that being said, we're out of here. Thank you guys for popping in. Wow, we've almost been at it for an hour. I will see you guys in the next one. I love you guys. Come here, give me a giant kiss. Mwah. Have a great day. All right, let's end it like this.